Coach Pry was just up here and he mentioned that last off season you were coming off an injury and had surgery, and that's why it took you kind of a couple weeks to get going into the season. What has this off season been like now that you're fully healthy, and what have you liked about what you've shown so far this season?
I like this season because, like, obviously because he said I got a spring game. And I feel like it's gonna help me work on my skills more, and like getting those extra reps that I missed last year is gonna help me help me play better moving forward towards the season.
What went into your decision to come back?
Just I care a lot about the program and the people that played before us. It's always about that and that LPD defense. I just want to give it one more shot, give it another year.
Was there any question as to whether you'd come back, or did you always know that you wanted to come back?
Yeah, I had a plan in my head. I was already coming back.
What was that like with Norrell? I mean, I know you guys are close. Was he on the fence a little bit? Do you have to convince him to come back, or are you guys sort of?
No, we both knew we was coming back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it like playing with him? I mean, you guys came in together.
Well, it always feels good playing with him. Like now, it's like he's my brother. It's like seeing my regular brother at home. It's like I see him every day. We know what it means when we on the field together. Just go out there and go to work.
The depth on the defensive, especially the interior. How much have you guys tested that here this spring with guys with injuries coming back and making sure you guys get the right amount of reps to get you guys?
You said the interior?
Yeah.
It's been going good. Obviously the older guys, me, Fug, and Norrell, we're playing at the highest level. But I feel like the first few practices, the young guys, they were kind of moving slow. But like they're starting to pick it up a little bit. They're starting to understand that like we're going to need those guys. We're going to need more depth like going into the season.
What part of your game did you want to take steps forward with this year?
I feel like me just being better at the pass on pass downs, like pass rush, like getting more sacks. I feel like collectively as a D-line, we need to do that more, like getting to the quarterback more.
How much did you guys did like hand-to-hand combat type things?
Yeah, with the Bruce Lumbar.
Yeah, how was
I feel
that?
like that's been helping us out. It's going to help us more, like we're going to be more violent with our hands and stuff like that. I feel like it'll translate over to the game.
You guys notice something there toward the end of the season in terms of pass rush where you can build upon that going into this year?
Yes, definitely. I feel like it'll help us a lot.
What specifically did you guys change up anything at the end of last year to carry over into this year in terms of how you approach things, how you're able to attack those offensive lines?
Honestly, I feel like we changed everything up. Like everything we did last year is probably out the window. Like we're starting to like come up with new things to help us better on the field.
Is there a different motivation for spring ball? I mean, obviously, when you guys are around a little later in the fall, you got the games to look forward to. But what motivates you here in spring ball?
Spring ball, you just want to be out here and get better. Like some people, they didn't have the season they wanted last year, and they know they got to come out here and have a chance to improve and become a better player.
I was going to say, what do you feel is the biggest difference, from this point last year to this point this year?
I would say the difference is the brotherhood. Like the coach has been preaching a lot about the camaraderie, the brotherhood, just coming together and being all as one. Because that'll help us. Like it'll help us play better moving forward. Like the energy when people making plays, the celebrating with your brothers. Like I feel like we've been improving on that.
Coach Pry was up here and mentioned that he felt like the emotions got a little best of everybody today. What was practice like from your eyes?
I feel like the defense. We was on the offense, but today, yeah, definitely. They probably got in their feelings, but they've been whooping us the last few practices, so we had to pick it up. So.
What's that battle with the guys on the offensive line been like this year? What have you noticed about the way they've grown and continued to improve?
I would definitely say Caden and Braylon are starting to come along a lot better. Like I feel like they're gonna have this might be their best season. They're brothers. They're both very smart players, and I feel like that's like that's the middle. Like that's the base of their O-line. Like I feel like they're gonna bring those guys along.
Are they similar when you're playing against them?
I would say Braylon is more. He has more leverage than Caden, and then Caden just way smarter. That's what I would say.